Hey everyone, and welcome back to another game of Catan. I am the Wanderer, and today we are playing another ranked game on our road to number one this season. We've got the first pick again, which I feel like we've had for the last few games in a row, which is nice. Been enjoying playing with the first pick. This is an interesting board. It's a low-ish sort of all board. I'm genuinely thinking about this 4, 5, 10, to be honest. Best brick, good or equally best ore, decent wheat, or is it the... And then we'd point right up to the brick port, because no one takes the brick port, I don't think. And then we can get onto some wood if we don't get it on the way back. And there's plenty of sheep, so I think we get sheep on the way back. So 4, 5, 10, what else would then go? So I think by taking this as well, we take away 2 decent spots here. So this means someone has to take this. I suppose the problem with this is someone could take the 9, 5, 12 and plough us. So I don't actually think that's the best pick, to be completely honest. Is it the 8, 10, 4? Oh, jeez. 8, 10, 4, and then up to the sheep port. Just banking that we're going to get sheep on the way back. Oh, this is a little rough. Or is it the 6, 3, 4 down to the 8, 4? That might be a little better, actually. Get some ore, strongest wheat, decent brick, and we can expand onto sheep down here. Yeah, I think this actually might be the better play. Let's see how we go. So I think the next pick's got to be probably the 8, 10, 4 by black, I think. Or the 9, 5, 10. One of the two. Then after that, whichever one doesn't get taken, then the 6, 9, 3 probably goes after that. Yep, so black opts for the more balanced 9, 10, 5 up to the brick port, which I think is a good pick, especially in second there. So I think red probably has to take this 8, 10, 4 because they guaranteed a good sheep spot on the way back. See, we could get done here. 8, 10, 4 and 8, 4 is potentially something that they might end up doing. The only thing is, even if we do lose this spot, I don't like. I think the 8, 3 is not a bad expansion at all, and then we can go all the way down to this 3 for 1 if we want to just not take the 3 and go down to this 3 for 1 if we're not going to get a port anywhere else. So black does take the 8. So red takes the 8, 4, 10, which is what I thought. So something. Oh, this is interesting. So I mean, blue here could opt to go without ore and do something like the 6, 5, 11, 6, 9, 3 out to the 3 for 1 and just have a bunch of production, or something a little bit more balanced. The problem is they've lost out now on the wood spot, a good wood spot, so they probably may not want to take decent brick. They might rather go the all wheat sheep and go like the 6, 9, 3, 9, 10, 11 or 9, 4, 11, and opt to just go without the brick, which is a potential possibility. Yep, so there's the 6, 9, 3 from blue. I'm assuming they point left to the 3 to 1 because the wood port won't be really that useful. And they take the 6, 3, 4. So they opt for the balance. Sorry, the 5, 6, 11. So they do opt to go without ore and go for the big production, which is interesting because I suppose the 3, once they have the 3 for 1, it'd be pretty good. They have the joint 6s, which now means red needs the sheep and the brick. So I have a feeling we get ploughed here on this. Alternatively, they could opt to go the 5, 10, 2, get the starting brick, and then go up to the sheep port. But I think the 8, 4 is probably objectively a better pick, and then they can expand out to the 4, 11. So unfortunately, I think we do get ploughed here. Ooh, interesting. So they do go the 9, 10, 2. I thought they were going to go the 5, 10, 2. But I suppose being on the 8 wood, that wood port, and then expand to the 6 sheep is actually a decent option. So that means black now needs brick and ore and sheep. So they definitely take either the 9, 4, 11 or the 10, 3, 11. Probably either one, because they can go here and point up, or they can go here and point down. I think they probably go. I think they go here. It just gives them a bit more room. They can expand up and down. Whereas if you go here and lose this spot, you're pretty much stuck in there. So yeah, I think they do that. So they take the 10, 11, 3. So I think that means we have to take the 4, 9, 11. So we go pretty much for an all-wheat sheep game to begin. We can build up here, though, and try and get out eventually to this 8, 3, which is, we probably won't get there before blue gets to here. But again, We can't point anywhere else. And I think we have two really strong incomes of wheat. We can use to trade that once we get on this 3-for-1 or also with other people. So it makes our ore and our wheat much harder to block. So once we get on that 8-4, we're looking pretty good. So let's go here. We point up and we'll roll. We start off with a dev card. I quite like the idea of popping a dev here early just to get a knight. The only problem is that sheep may be hard to come by as a 7 roll, so that actually might turn out pretty well here because we may have been jacked early on. So the 9 gets blocked, which is good, always a good block there for black, and they steal from red. So I think, I'm trying to evaluate who I think actually has the best position here. I think it's probably red, especially once they get onto this wood port. Black is going to struggle with production and having obviously no sheep. And their ports aren't that great, but obviously they can get down onto either sheep here. So black's position is pretty good as that 10 rolls. Red drops the road, so I think we do play the knight here, and I think we block. Do we block the 10? I think we do block the 10. I think we steal from red as well. We get an ore, and the 11 hits. That's pretty nice. Another 10, good block. Those 10s are huge for black and red. It's an ore and a wheat together every single time for both of them. Ooh, gets the 1-for-1 off with red, so that should give him the road settle. Oh no, straight up for the city. Wow, so that'll be the settle for red and then the city for black. So red rolls a 7. So I think black has to get blocked here. Probably on the 5. Yeah, blocks a 5. Should steal from black here. Makes sense. And then the 8 hits. So we've had pretty bad production to start this game, to be completely honest. Then the 5 hits, nothing we can do. Another 5. Good block there by red. And then red rolls a 7. So hard for them to not solo block black here. So they could go on the 11, I guess. But is it really a great block? I don't know. They could solo them on the 9. Or they could block the 3 or... Yeah, they do the 11. Should be stealing from black or blue here, not from us. What the hell? They steal our sheep. And then the 9 hits. That's really annoying that we lost the sheep. And then the 4 hits. Nothing we can really do here. I'm just going to wait one more cycle. We should be able to get a wood soon, I think. Especially for some ore. And then the 11 hits. That's a disgusting block. Red tried to say that the bot steal. The bot placed for them. But the bot would auto steal from black because they have the most points. He didn't. Like, the bot placed, the bot wouldn't steal from me. No, I would do that for this. Otherwise, I won't do it. I think it's fine to give them that. We needed the sheep back, and we get the wood that we don't produce. Then the 5 hits. So I think we could get a brick here. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so black has 2 brick. I think we definitely steal from black, probably on the 5 or the 10. Black ditched 2 brick, which is annoying, but I think I still want to steal from them here. Ooh, we get the brick. That's really nice. Now, do we want a dev, or I think we want to hold here? I'm going to, hold for the city or the settlement, but drop the road down this way. And then we hit the 3. Perfect. Now we're a 6 or a 9 away from a city. Black drops the road to the 5-10. And then there's another 5. So 5s have popped off this game. And then there's a 4. Perfect. We should be able to get a wood here. An ore for wood, I think. Maybe there's not that much wood out there. The 8s and 9s haven't rolled. So blue drops the road to the 6, 11, 12. Let's roll. Okay. I think we should be able to get a wood here. Or for wood. There's got to be wood out there. Blue's got wood. Do we offer blue brick for wood instead? Since they're on a blue's going to have plenty. I'll offer 2 brick and ore for wood here. Blue says no. How about 2 ore for a wood? Wow, that's kind of gross. Am I really going to fall for 1 ore here for wood? I think I'm going to have to. My hand's just stuck otherwise. That's so gross. But that settlement on the 8 is really big. Then we hit the 6. So do we city, if we get a city up, do we citying the 9-4-11 or are we citying the 6-3-4? I think it's the 9-4-11. It's just a bit more balanced. Oh yeah, because the brick in our hand is going to be, it's only going to be for 3-for-1ing purposes. So I feel like the 9-4-11 is probably a little bit better, and it makes us harder to block on our wheat. Blue 7's out here. There's no way to block me or black together. So does he block? Yeah, he can't really solo black, except sorry, he can't really dual block black. Could be the 10 or the 3 actually, but I don't know. Yeah, blocks the 10. Should be stealing from black here, I think. Maybe red to force that dev out of their hand. I think, yeah, red's potential once they city this 8-4-10 is pretty wild. Blue pops a dev. And we hit the 11 again. Those 11s have rolled quite well. I think we've got a pop here for sure. Oh, mono. That's huge. Oh, so good. Okay. And then the 4. Geez, we've hit the 4s quite a bit. What kind of mono are we looking for here, to be honest? We have the 3-for-1. There's nothing really specifically that we want to mono. Maybe the wood. With that 3 brick, it could really help us get out onto this 8-3 and really balance our setup. Because also, as well, this here takes away blue's 3-for-1 as the 7 hits. So red's got to probably be blocking black here, I think. Probably on the 5 again. I think that city's just, yeah, that's a problem with that early city, is it just makes you really scary, whereas I think it was fair that block either me or black there. Oh, big block on that 5. Alright, let's roll. We hit the 9. We could 3-for-1 for a dev here, but I don't think it's the play. I think I'd rather just wait to potentially 3-for-1 for the city at this point, so I'm going to pass. Then that 5 hits again. Jeez, the blocks this game from everyone have been spot on. Oof. That's like, it's tempting for the ore, but I just don't think, like, the brick does nothing for our hand there except for potentially getting us closer to 7ing out. That is something I would be potentially likely to do. I think I'd rather them. Problem is, once they get onto this 5-10 though, it really like cleans out their hand quite a lot. I don't feel like that's the right trade here. He does it with blue to get the settle. And then the 6 hits. I feel like if I had it accepted though, he still would have taken it with blue over me. We don't need to trade for sheep so easily now that we are on the 8. Red pops another dev. Blue plays a knight. Yeah, pops it on the 10. Should steal from black or red here, either or. And then the 6 hits, so we're literally a 4 or a 3 away from a city here. Blue settles on that 6-11-12 and pops a dev. And a 6 hits. So, do we think we could get a wheat for ore here? I just don't think anyone gives it up. Or I'd even do a brick for ore. Is that... That's a city, isn't it? No, it's not. I don't think I do that. Yeah, I don't do that. Okay, so in this case here, I think I 3-for-1. I think I 3-for-1 here the wheat. No, sorry, 3-for-1 the brick for the ore, and I just pass, and hopefully I don't get jacked. I don't think there's anything worth monoing right now. Let's pass. 11 hits. She's the 11th. I reckon it's the 4th time, maybe the 5th time that's hit already. I'm assuming black just wants that wheat for a dev. 8 hits. So problem is we're over 8 cards now, which is a little scary. As red drops a road up to the sheep port. There's a 9. So we have the city in hand. And blue drops a road up to their 3-for-1. Alright, come on. Oh, there we go. We don't even have to trade for that one. So there's a city. I think it's got to be the 4-9-11. It just makes us a little bit less blockable. Now, there's not enough ore out there. Now, do you think we can get a wood from anyone? Wheat for wood? I don't think we can't give black 2 cards here. Or is that worth it? Now, because that's just literally just for a road for us, and it doesn't really do anything. I'll see if he takes the 1-for-1. If not, I'm going to pass on 7 cards here. We're at a risk of 7ing out, but the 5 hits... Because the problem is I want to get this 8-3, but blue's like so close to settling here that it's not worth it. So for us, I think we've got more expansions down here. We can settle on the 8-3. We can settle down here on the 8. I think that's got to be, there's two more settle spots right here that we don't have to build that much to. I'll do a wheat for 2 wood here. He just drops the road, can't get the settle down. It's Black's biggest problem right now is they haven't got a port. And then blue 7's out. So do we get blocked here now that we have a city? Potentially. Problem is red can't block us on this city unless it's the 11. So if they block the 11, then it doesn't bother me at all. It blocks the 6. I think we get robbed here. Fair enough. Again, doesn't really bother me that much. So red has to 4 for 1 for their wheat, but then they should be able to settle now, I think. Oh no, that's for the city. Wow, okay, so that makes red a bit scarier as we hit the 4. So let's roll. 3. Okay, so we could city again, or we could dev twice here. What do you think? So a city, I think, just makes us way too scary. Whereas I think if we 3 for 1 the brick, and we pop 2 devs here, I think that's a much better play. We get the knight and a year of plenty. That's really nice. I think that was better because I think, objectively we look way too scary with 2 cities up. And the 3 hits. We don't need to be doing any 1-for-1s here with black. So I think blue's the only one that we really give up easy trades to. We should be able to get more cards, especially from red. Just those 2 face down devs. We do have 1 wheat, but I'm not going to give that up just to give them the settle. No way. So black just drops a road. So that's the other thing right now is no one's really opted to play a road game. Just with, red hasn't really got good brick to connect. Wow, the 10 hits. Those 10s are really big for red and black. There's a potential all mono here, I think. Yeah, because blue just settled. I think it's got to be an all mono. There's so much out there. Let's roll first. And 6 hits. Let's see if we can get an ore for a sheep. We might be able to dirty mono here. He knows it. Yeah, now they just called it out. I think we just mono this. There's a bunch out there. 10 ore. That's really nice. Means here we can 1, 2, 3 for the wheat. We can city, and then we should be able to dev as well. So let's city, and then we 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and we grab that, and we pop knight. Perfect. That should lock up army, which will give us 7. And we can use that year of plenty to potentially road settle or even city again as the 5 hits. The problem is now we are definitely the biggest threat. We do have the 2 knights though in the pocket, which is super handy. I think what I should have done last turn to make the mono less obvious was offer the brick first for the trade. So I offered ore for sheep. I should have offered brick for sheep to make it a little less sus, then offered the ore for sheep after. This is a city, I'm pretty sure, for black. I'm not giving them a 1-for-1. Brick and sheep's handy there, but the brick does nothing for us right now. And I'm giving them a city straight up. Oh wow, black passes on 8 cards. Interesting. There's the 4. That's massive. 4 is 5 cards for us. We've got to play the knight here first. I think red is definitely the threat. So we block the 10 wheat. I know red's on the 9 here, but we get another ore. And then the 10 hits. 10, that's a huge block. I think we just pop again. I could city again, but I think I'd rather another dev. We need a VP. Perfect. That's really nice. And then the 8 hits. So black got away with not... Oh, wow, 1-for-1 there with red. That should be a settle and a city, I think. Yep, 2-for-1 for the wheat. Just to pop a dev and pops 2 devs. That's a little scary. There's a 9. Perfect. Red doesn't play a knight, which is really interesting. Makes me think there's definitely 2 VPs in there. Wow, as the 9 hits. Ooh, another 1-for-1 done there. This time blue with black. So blue drops 2 roads to the ore port. Yep. Alright, let's roll. And then there's a 9. We're literally we could nearly take road for the win here because we could army. If we steal a wood here, do we win? Because then we can give that up for 3 brick, get 2 brick. Oh no, because we can't play army and year of plenty in the same turn. I guess we... What do we do here? I don't actually know what to do here. Do I city? City for 7. Yeah, city for 7. And then I think I 3 for 1 here for another... Yeah, 3 for 1 here for another dev, because if I do pull the VP, then it's game over next turn. We get a knight, that's alright. Doesn't matter though, I can use the Year of Plenty to drop a road and potentially settle. Black plays a knight. We cleared our hand out though, which is great. 9, puts it on the 9, probably steals from red, I would assume, over blue here. Yep. Then we hit the 3. Black drops a road down to the wheat port. I wonder if they opt to take road here. Now they just pop another dev. Red plays a knight, so we'll lose an ore here, which is fair enough. Pops it on the 4. Oh, they're probably worried about us taking road. Red cities. Still think red's the block here, for me, I mean, as we hit the 3 again. So I think I definitely block the 10. Blue settles onto the ore port, which is useless for them, but I suppose the 9 balances out their wooden brick a little better. Blue drops a road. I guess they're trying to get down to here. We've got to play the knight. We'll pop it on the 10. We steal from black. Get a wood. Okay, so I kind of like the idea of 3 for 1 in the ore here, just to drop a road here. Or do we hold? Because black could road settle on us, just take this spot away if we do that. So maybe we don't. I could pop 2 devs to pull for the win, but I'm pretty sure... yeah, you know what? I can't. I'm an idiot. Let's just hold here. I just in case, I don't want to drop the road here to alert black that I'm going to go for the road settle for the win. We're obviously going to get robbed anyway on the 4, and we hit the 6. So the Year of Plenty, we're literally 1 card away. Black settles. Takes road. They could be at 9. There's a 9. If we don't 7 out here, that's the win. Could be a mono. Someone could be holding onto a mono, though. Red pops another dev. There's a 9. Oh, we're so close. Just scared blue has a mono here, because there's a wheat mono incoming if they do, surely. This looks sus. This looks sus. I'm getting mono vibes. Nope, they end up 3 for 1ing all of that for 2 brick. Blue takes road. Probably no 7. Perfect. Let's 3 for 1 this for a brick. And then let's play the Year of Plenty for a brick and a wood. Perfect. And then let's drop the road and the settle here, and that is GG. Ooh, that's big. We're getting close to diamond, guys. Probably 1 more win away. Pretty happy with that one, to be honest. So yeah, blue had the 1 VP. Everyone had 1 VP. Oh, that's not often that you see that happen. Let's look at the dice stats. Wow, the 5s absolutely popped off, and we were not on them. But in hindsight, the 4s popped off. They rolled more than the 6s and the 8s, and we were on the 9 as well. So we can't complain about the dice rolls at all. Look at the res card stats, dev card stats. So, yep, that's pretty... I mean, all the VPs were gone early. There's still 1 more, but glad we didn't just try and pull for them all. Activity stats and resource stats. So we had the best production by a country mile. And the best resource score. We didn't even get robbed the most. I guess because we had control of the robber, but I was pretty happy with that one, guys. If we look at our positioning, I think taking that 6-3-4 was 100% the right call. And yeah, super happy. I hope you guys enjoyed that one, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.